Alrighty. Hey y'all. Back in the barn in the shop here for another video. So I showed you a quick update about motor in the car and everything. So some of the next steps are going to be fabrication, but in this one, just want to talk for a minute about engine management, and this car is fuel injected. So as you can see, yep, we're going Holley EFI. This is the best solution for me for several reasons, but one is if you deal with anything Holley or have before or plan on in the future, Redline Motorsports is a big name in the Holley world. They are, I think, the outside of Jegs and Summit, they're the largest, or I mean, it's got to be close, or you know, they're the largest Holley dealer outside of those two big names. They are, I don't know, I could walk there from where I work, so it's here in central Illinois. And someone over there talked to Matt Bell and said, hey, this is what I want to do. And after waiting just a day to order some extra stuff, or 2 days, something like that, no time, here I am. So what do we got? Holley EFI setup. I'll try to walk you through the individual pieces just with mine. And I don't have everything that I need, so I'll tell you at the end what I'm still looking for. So I'll set this box to the side, but to get it going, here's the brains of the operation, if you will. This is the Holley HP box. This is the actual computer, if you will. I'm going to tell you something. This thing's got some heft to it, like shock, vibration, all kinds of stuff, but that thing is a monster. I didn't go with the Dominator just because of cost, and I don't currently need that many inputs. My transmission is completely manual control, and I just didn't need it. So with everything like boost control and different stuff that I'll use, this is going to work just fine for now. So got some extra goodies with it. Let's see, this is the injector harness. So all of this stuff is for a 4-valve modular motor. This is just the injector harness. So that's it. It's done. Plug it up. Have fun. Let's go. Not much to it. There is a lot to it. It's just, it's easy with the Holley stuff. This extra box that I had laid here is just the J1 input-output connector. It's just a harness for additional inputs and just functionality with the Holley setup. I'm also going to be getting a Holley screen, which has another input harness that takes even more inputs and outputs to it. So that's another advantage of using the screen. Even though they're kind of pricey, they came out with the bigger screen now, 12 inches or something huge. It'll fit in my car, which, oops, sorry for the fast. This is my car, SN95 car. New Edge, if you will. It'll fit in the dash with a little modification, but I think I can find some of these 7.5-inch screens on sale, some guys upgrading, and that'll be fine for me right now. Next is this box, which is the main harness with the, I kind of gave it away, but main harness with the smart coil setup. So set these instructions here. Power for the ECU, USB setup. But yeah, it's ready. I mean, no fussing around with this thing. Granted, we could have made our own. We can alter that 2-valve. Alter the 2-valve harness, stock harness, to work with a 4-valve, but with this is just incredible. The amount of stuff that's ready to go. I mean, everything's I think this is that GM weather pack connectors, and it looks awesome. Next is the NTK sensor. Blah, 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 blah. Sounds like safety regulations, which we aren't going to follow any of those. But no, this is the NTK sensor. It's supposed to be a little better than the Bosch sensor, and I'm still trying to figure out if I'm around 1 or 2, but it sounds like just like 1 for right now. So yeah, that's the main harness. That's everything done. That's the cool thing about buying Holley, and that's why it's probably so expensive, But We're just going to plug and play and route everything. So we've got computer, injector, an extra input-output harness, and the main harness for all the sensors like cam sensor, crank sensor, things like that. Next is the ignition, and here's the part that I upgraded before, during my purchase. Excuse me. This is all the coil setup. So we're going to run 20, I don't know, as many, all the boosts we can. But this is for the smart coils. So it's got all the connectors and then a ground. These grounds have to go to the back of the head. But here's the cool part. I showed this to a friend last night. I said, here's the coil for my car. Like, holy smokes. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it's big. Right? Look at the heat sink, connector. It looks like one single coil that you'd use to run an old small block Ford or Chevrolet or something. But here's the fun thing. There's not one, there's 8 of them. So there are one of these coils for every cylinder. Right? Just like a Ford stock coil setup would be, except, man, these things look like they are in charge. I'm telling you. So, probably, if you're going to be going Holley, something to look at, to go ahead and upgrade during your purchase. So, like I said, I've got kids, and my projects seem to take a little bit sometimes, but this is one upgrade that was better to be done at the time of purchase. The other ones can be done, anytime. You can get a screen for a good price. Sometimes we can get, I still need the boost control stuff, right? So I need all that. But this was worth buying at the time to go ahead and get set up. So, boom, Holley set up. Gonna be pretty crazy. So yeah, just wanted to show you all that. So everybody, take care and go Tigers.